with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Char that all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran shooting feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most things across the board we charge toward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is she but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fans chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty life and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to a shorter edition of DSP Bingo for Wednesday, Monday the 21st of August 2025. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. Phil's a little bit pissy because he was expecting for more numbers. He's starting earlier today and having a shorter podcast, and he's kind of pissed off that not everyone was there to kind of turn up for it, you know. You can actually see in his chat here, it's like, early today is like fucking like, you know, 5 minutes usually. Phil was a lot earlier than usual, and Phil's like, yes, the podcast will be shorter today overall. Early stream hype, and then Phil at 11 AM, you know, just a few minutes ago, good morning to all 25 of you. I'm using the restroom and starting, so I guess people will just miss the beginning. Oh well, I warned everyone, lol. So yeah, Phil is already a little bit salty, and he's planning to get started as soon as he gets back from fucking washing his wee willy winky or whatever in the fucking restroom, while fucking doing some late last second Hogan pull, so hooray for that. And not a whole lot to actually share, if you know what I mean. We forgot to go through the Phil's kick bans every day, you know, and he's been fucking busy banning plenty as well. The most recent bans he has got today: DSP affiliate Grift Real was banned, Cyrax 43 Fallout 220 banned, Did You Enjoy Casino Stream Pike was banned, PWR is on level 2 Gerrit was banned, Invisible Creeper Derek IP was banned. Oh my god, so many of these names, they're so robust. Oh, and yeah, just some of the names that our fellas banning, just ridiculous. And from the other day as well, it's just crazy, some of these names. Derek loves snow bunnies, bunnies will save business, PPP was right, lol, Cologne review, get real, all banned from DSP. Lying about cancer real was banned by DSP Gaming Real. Jesus, man. So yeah, it was just some of the kick ban names are just off the goddamn charts. As I said, not a lot to go through. Phil played Minecraft yesterday, and he wasn't very happy playing Minecraft because he lost his shit playing Minecraft. I guess we'll wait for Phil to go. Look, Phil's gonna go live soon, but we might as well fucking have some sweet up juice to enjoy because we might need it. While we wait for Phil to probably go live, let's just enjoy my little compilation from him playing Minecraft yesterday. So the whole compilation is about Minecraft. So it doesn't include a podcast or anything. Phil was killed several times in the game. He got creepered and then he lost all his stuff and zombies killed him, whatever, and there was just some bumbling buffoon not having a fucking clue how to play the fucking game.
Stupid copper. I don't want copper. I need the basic resources right now, not copper. And I just keep finding copper. It sucks. I don't want gold. I want iron and I want coal. And hey, if I can get lucky and find diamond, that's what I want. I really don't want copper, and you know, gold isn't really that useful to me right now either. The shield did come in handy there. Spawn Killer on Kick says, did you know there's new enemies? Not necessarily, but it'll be fun to run into them, I think.
So this is where he dies, by the way. Spoiler alert, this is where he dies, because He's in a big, massive open cave with lots of dark areas, and he hasn't really properly scanned every single opening or whatever. He just dove in there.
They're still the most annoying things because they just blow up even when you're attacking them.
Listen very carefully to the sound of behind Phil.
This cave is giant. Look, I'm not even standing near.
He was blasted into a creeper that was behind him. They're called creepers for a reason, Phil. They're called creepers for a reason. They sneak up behind you. You got to fucking be paying attention to the shit, Phil. Yeah. Phil got creepered, and he was like, what? It wasn't there. And Phil didn't bother checking his arse, so this creeper bumped him and blew him into another creeper.
This cave is giant. Look, I'm not even standing near. What?
Snake, respond. Snake?
Yes! Yes!
There was no creeper. He had already died.
It wasn't that creeper. There was one behind you, but you hadn't scouted properly.
I died to nothing. There was no creeper in the room. I literally died to nothing. The creeper had already blown up. I had full armor, well, almost full armor, more than half health, and I died to nothing. So now I got to go back to the cave and hopefully get all my stuff back. I don't really care about the experience, but I don't want to be losing my stuff to bullshit like that because that's just nonsense. So I'm just going to run. This is really stupid.
I mean, of course, Phil, I'm sure Phil paid attention to where he was. You know, I mean, he's got the coordinates on screen at all times, so I'm sure it's very easy for him to get back to where he was.
So you tell me where there was a creeper. The creeper already blew up in front of me.
It was behind you, stupid.
There was no other enemy in the room, and I just died to a mysterious invisible creeper. Great, there's enemies. Where's all my items? Here we go. Better be it. I'm getting hit by 500 enemies. Dude, are you kidding?
Yay!
What? Dude!
Sonic is asking, can enemies spawn behind you in Minecraft normally? Kinda. I mean, as long as the area you're in, they can spawn in wherever, you know. It's like from wherever area you're in, they can definitely spawn behind you. But obviously some enemies make noises, you know what I mean? The zombie will make the fucking noises, not shooting spiders, you'll hear the fucking... But creepers, the whole point of the creepers being so fucking a frustrating enemy to deal with is because they don't fucking make a noise until they fucking are right behind you and that fucking fizzing noise activates. Like, you have to listen out for the fucking step. If they like hop off from a place, you can hear the footsteps kinda if they fucking drop a level or something. Yeah, they're called creepers for a reason, Phil. You know, Jesus Christ.
This is ridiculous. I probably lost everything. I bet all my items are gone. How much you want to bet? So I'm gonna have to start completely over. And yes, it is the game's fault.
It's your fault.
When I die to invisible enemies that don't exist and there's no way that you can defend yourself against them, that's the game's fault. There was no creeper that killed me the first time. It wasn't there.
He's actually trying to fucking say that the creeper was like invisible, but no, Phil, you just fucking didn't check your corners properly. You lacked the awareness to fucking check what was around you in your environment. You went into a big massive open cave with multiple fucking openings. You didn't fucking light up areas fucking properly, and yeah, lo and fucking behold, you just fucking took your hands off the fucking controller, for fuck's sake.
Was not paying any attention to my gas. And now I'm murdered by someone invisible. Amazing.
Why are there 700 enemies here?
There's also a witch trying to throw potions. That noise you just heard was a witch trying to throw potions at him.
Look, most of my stuff's gone. Where's my sword?
there's a good chance a zombie picked up. So sometimes if zombies can often, and skeletons as well, you know what I mean, but it's usually zombies can actually pick up your shit, like your armor and your gear, and they can fucking attack you with it.
Where's my weapon? Are you kidding? Look how fast they are.
There's a witch. That's a witch right there. So this is a very. So this witch is actually, these fuckers are terrifying in the game. That fucking thing right there. It's up. They are fucking terrifying because they can just easily kill you. They'll throw a fucking damage potion or whatever. You lose half your health straight away. They can poison you. Just fucking health just whittle down. Those fuckers are lethal.
What the hell?
As demonstrated by Phil Burnell. He's been poisoned and now his health's gonna get whittled down, and plus there's a spider right there ready to fucking chew his balls.
Hell? A witch. Now I'm poisoned.
Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic?
I lost. Are you kidding? What am I supposed to do? I can't even move. I'm dead. Yeah, forget it. It's impossible. It spawned an insane amount of ridiculous enemies there. Look, there's a friggin' zombie in full armor.
But yeah, that was your armor, dumbass. Like it wasn't in full armor before. It takes his gear. Look, he's not wearing the fucking iron pants, right?
Yeah, forget it.
And it puts it on. I tell you, the zombies take your shit and put it on. They steal your crap. When they kill you, they equip your gear and they take your fucking tools.
It's impossible. It spawned an insane amount of ridiculous enemies there. Look, there's a friggin' zombie in full armor. There's a witch tossing poisoned vials at me. There's no way. And all my diamonds are gone. All the diamond items. The diamond pickaxe, the diamond sword were just mysteriously missing, even though I ran by and grabbed all the items that were there. It's just awful. It's very frustrating trying to play this game. So why did this all happen? Because a creeper that literally didn't exist in the cave killed me instantly.
I mean, if Phil was just pissed off at the enemies killing him, maybe he should just fucking play on peaceful mode.
No sense at all.
And by the way, I should probably, Phil's probably live by now. Yeah, oh, for fuck's sake. Wrestlemania's running wild, everyone. Wrestlemania's running wild. What you gonna do, brother? Who cares? But yeah, Wrestlemania's running wild. Let's put him on pause and we'll build up some speed up just while we enjoy the rest of his Minecraft Memology compilation. Of course, make sure we're on 1080p and make sure it's on 1.5 speed. Right, let's enjoy the rest of this compilation.
I had more than half health. I had tons of armor, and a creeper that wasn't anywhere there visible blows up and kills me and takes all my items.
Wow.
Awful. And then a witch kills me, and that's ridiculous because witches are tough. I'm just done. I'm not going to get any of this here. I'm not going to get any of my items back. This is awful.
So, there is Phil's diamond sword. The zombie stole it.
He's got my diamond sword. Why won't he die? How many hits? I need my sword so I can fight them.
The diamond sword fucked him up. So the zombies usually only take off like 2 hearts damage or 2.5 hearts. He got mad. So look at this. So he's doing okay. That guy's got a bit of coal, no big fucking deal, and his fucking leather helmet. But he takes 1 hit from the diamond sword zombie. He loses half his health in one go. Half his health gone in one go because of a diamond sword wielding zombie. But never a zombie hits him. You know,
why won't he die? How many hits?
That's like 2.5 hearts. The other zombies usually take 2.5 hearts, whatever. But because the fucker's got a diamond sword, done. And then the last hit as well was from a diamond zombie. The diamond sword zombie hits him and finishes him off.
I need my sword so I can fight them.
You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding!
The best part is that Phil got fucked up with his own gear. It was his own sword that fucking killed his arse. It's not a game sort of a zombie can fucking wield the sword better than Phil can.
He hit me with the sword and killed me. He hit me with my own diamond sword and killed me. Well, I'm done. Forget it. I can't get any of my items back. I have to start completely over.
I give up. I fucking give up.
The good news is I didn't use all my items, right? Like I have a few in storage. Like I have 9 diamonds, so
Oh, for fuck's sake, he's got 9 diamonds in his fucking chest. He's fucking good.
at least I can make another
Hang on. What was that as well?
fridge.
So 9 diamonds, you know, plus an iron.
I have 9 diamonds, so
He's got 4 iron, or at least, you know, he's got 4 iron. I don't know why he's got so little fucking iron. He has more diamonds than he has iron. That is fucking weird. You know, usually you fucking have more of iron than diamond, but whatever, I guess Phil's prioritizing diamond because... But apparently, I've heard rumours that people have been telling him where to find diamond. Like, they took the seeds from Phil's world, and people have been trying to feed Phil information as to where he can find diamond, so Phil keeps making a beeline for where diamond is, based on his I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that. I've heard that people have been helping Phil try to find diamond, because they've been using the exact same seed that he's got for his world, and they fucking tell him where to find it.
at least I can make another sword, right? I can make another pickaxe. But the iron's completely gone. I only have 3. So I'm back to... I have 6.
You have 7 because there's one in every chest. You got 7 iron and 9 fucking diamonds. 6 emeralds, you're doing alright.
I'm back to square one when it comes to iron and resource management. Yep. 7 iron, 9 diamond. I have no wood. I'm going to have to go cut wood. Yep.
This is why having a tree farm is a good fucking idea. Like Phil's been prioritising, I'm going to make a farm. I've got cows and I've got fucking sheep. A tree farm is a very helpful thing to have around your home, so you can fucking always get renewed supplies of wood. Like he's got 15 saplings, you want platinum.
Gotta get food now. I have no food. This stinks. I got screwed by an invisible creeper, and that's it. Once that happens, you can't really get back on track. That sucks, man. All right, well, it's not the end of the world. Let's sleep till day. It's not the end of the world, but it is frustrating. Someone at the Buck says, this happens in Minecraft runs. They're trying to get you to spawn new worlds. You should spawn a new world now. No, I'm not spawning a new world. So realistically, the experience loss is annoying. There's 20 experience gone, but I could always experience farm. Okay.
What the fuck are you going to fucking do at experience, Phil? You don't fucking have a clearest clue of what you do. But you need so experience is good for obviously fucking enchanting your fucking weapons. But do you think Phil fucking knows how to fucking do that? You need a fucking enchanting table. You need fucking bookshelves, whatever, to fucking level up the fucking sort of enchantments you can fucking get in it. You need a fucking anvil as well. These are all things that are fucking way above Phil's head. No, he just wants to fucking just fish. Phil's priority in these fucking games is simply just to fucking fish.
Outside of that, oh really? Mr. Papa says the zombies will stay spawned because they have your items, so I could eventually go back there and get them. The zombies.
That is true. I mean, obviously, if it's actually one way to actually, it's a trick you can do in the game. If you want to stop a particular mob from despawning, like a zombie, for example, you can give them a weapon. And it means as long as as long as they're in the dark cave or whatever, they won't despawn because they have your shit on them. So Phil could go back and get his shit back.
Probably despawn because I went to sleep. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I mean, like I said, I can make more. It's not the end of the world. It's just very frustrating. Because, I mean, really the full armor set is the most annoying part because I don't have any iron. You know, that's really the big frustration. Should I go back and try to fight them and see if I can? Or should I, great. That was
Okay, that was fantastic. That was fantastic. That guy came out of fucking nowhere. Hold on a second. What, Phil, why don't you have windows there? You think a wee window next to the fucking door would be a very helpful thing to have in case there's a sneaky bad guy around there?
Hello.
oh great. That was oh man, are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. The game is destroying me. The game is absolutely crushing me. Wow. Pain and suffering.
I just saw another one there. I don't know if Phil saw it.
Yeesh. All right. I'm going to go down there and see if the guys are still there. If not, then forget it. But that just stinks. Like, all those resources lost is huge. Maybe we'll go to the other cave. The cave over there. I also have no food. Oops. I probably should have brought food with me. No. Guy's still alive.
Congratulations, Phil. You got back your bit of coal that the guy was holding. Not the leather helmet, though.
What'd I get? Nothing. I killed him and didn't give me any of my items back.
Oh, there's his nemesis there. The diamond sword.
Oh, I get the diamond sword back? I got 2 diamond swords now. Sweet. I got some of my stuff back there from that guy. Not a lot, though. I got my shield back. That's cool. Creeper. Where's the witch? I don't see the witch. The creeper's around here.
Yeah, Phil, is there any point in going after him? No, because they won't have your stuff. They may have despawned as well because they didn't have your stuff in the first place. Well, you know, the witch anyway wouldn't have your stuff.
Let me go down and see what items I got. Yeah, I got a few. Ugh. I got a golden helmet that has fire protection. Sweet. All I really got. Just a bunch of junk. Oh, boots. Some of them dropped iron boots. Nice. All right, I'm starting to get my stuff back. Ew. I can't place torches. I have none. They took all my torches. I had a zillion of them, like 100. And I came down here. And I got killed by nothing. An invisible creeper blew me up that didn't exist. And now I've lost all my torches. I'm about to die. I'm blocking. Look.
Why aren't you swinging your sword? You can't just fucking sit there and, you know, behind your shield the entire time. Hit the goddamn bugger.
Can't block!
I'm blocking and I'm still getting hit. I hope I get health back. I don't know if I do. I have no health. I don't understand why the shield works like 50% of the time. That's really stupid. Either it works or it doesn't. And sometimes it doesn't. What the?
You got lucky. You got so lucky, you ignorant prick. You got so lucky.
See? Invisible creeper almost...
It was not invisible. It's just out. Oh, it's not right in front of me. Therefore, it's invisible. It doesn't exist. You know, it couldn't possibly be to your left or right or above you or something. No, no, no. out of your line of vision.
What the? See? Invisible creeper almost tried to get me again. There's no creeper there. This stinks.
Oh, there's no creeper there anymore because the fucker just blew up. You saw it blow up to your left. Oh my god, you dumb bastard.
I lost so much. I lost all my torches. All my torches are gone. At least I didn't lose any diamonds. But all the iron that was in this cave, I dropped. So that's awful. I want to see where this comes out. I'm getting hit. By what? I can't see. What is hitting me?
Oh, he's fucked. He is so fucked.
This is insane.
He is so fucked here.
There was no creeper. It happened.
You didn't even look behind you the entire time. You get backpedaling. You just walked backwards the entire time, moonwalking your way to your certain doom. At what point in time was Phil looking behind him here to check there was nobody behind him? He went backwards. Oh, I saw bad guys behind me, in front of me. I better moonwalk my way to safety.
What is hitting me? This is insane. There was no creeper. It happened again. There's no creeper. This is insanity. There's no creeper. It's invisible. Did they screw the game up? It looks like they did. Once again, I get killed by nothing. It's invisible. This is a joke at this point. Why?
But Phil reminds me, you know how fucking babies like that fucking thing when you cover your eyes up? It's like you fucking disappear. Phil reminds me of that. With his fucking, like, observation skills,
Do I get killed by invisible enemies? Over and over. No, I seriously feel like they screwed the game up. Why are enemies invisible now, and why do they instantly murder you? Where are we going? Where are the items? Where are my items? The hell? Now there's an Enderman? Are you for real?
Enderman, alright. As long as you don't fucking look at Enderman are not a threat whatsoever. Enderman, like, they can hit hard, but if you don't aggro them, they won't aggro you. It's a very easy thing to fucking deal with.
I can't do anything. I'm getting hit. This is insane, dude. This is a freaking joke. Spawn an Enderman. No, the problem is, I know what's going on. They're spawning them when you're not staring straight. So they're not spawning in my line of sight.
That doesn't make sense because an Enderman fucking popped into your fucking view while you were staring that direction. The truth is, Phil, in dark areas they can fucking spawn. They can't spawn directly in front of you, but like, I think it's like 12 or 20 blocks away from you or whatever, they can spawn. And they can spawn behind you and in front of you.
Because if they did, it would look stupid that an enemy just appears out of thin air. The problem is they're literally spawning them whenever I'm not looking in a direction. And that means that they can come up behind me and insta-kill me at any time, which is terrible. Look at this. It literally just happened. This guy was not behind me, and then all of a sudden he appeared and started...
I don't know if I buy that. I don't know if I buy that because Phil was looking that way, right? Hold on.
They're not spawning in my line of sight.
So, the zombie apparently was not here.
Because if they did, it would look...
So where is it?
Stupid.
Is a zombie around here?
And an enemy just appears out...
I'm trying to see, is a zombie around here? I mean, where did it come from? That one just seemed to kind of come from, from random out of nowhere. It could be up high though.
Appears out of thin air. The problem is they're literally spawning them whenever I'm not looking in a direction. And that means that they can come up behind me and insta-kill me at any time, which is terrible. Look at this. It literally just happened.
Well, that was like a fucking solid 15, 20 seconds before he such a turned around though. So, nah, I don't know.
This guy was not behind me, and then all of a sudden he appeared and started hitting me. So there's really no way to safely explore because they spawn enemies directly behind you, out of your line of sight, and then they just start pounding on you.
A big, massive open cave is kind of like, you know, it is dodgy territory, but the smart strategy to do in this sort of fucking situation is you have an opening somewhere, a safe opening, somewhere you can fucking basically run to in safety. You dive in with torches, try and light up as much as you can, just zoom around and then run back the fucking way to where you came from. And then you can either just wait for them to fucking despawn or just very slowly, one by one, whittle them down and try and beat them all. But Phil just dives right into the fucking middle of a dark cave and thinks nothing can go wrong because I can see in front of me and all is well. No, it's dark and they can spawn around you. You're not lighting up the cave as you keep going back in.
That is atrociously bad gameplay. What happened? Because it didn't used to be like that.
Also, it's night time. So even though Phil's close to the fucking surface, they're going to fucking just pop down from the top of the surface and come down and get his arse.
No, you can't put more lights. They stole all my lights. They literally
Then make more lights!
took all of my lights. I picked them up 4 or 5 times and they just kept killing me instantly by enemies.
Was that a creeper? Did I hear a fucking creeper hissing near him?
I picked them up 4 or 5 times.
That was definitely a creeper hiss. Oh, is he going to get creeper again?
And they just kept killing me instantly by enemies spawning behind me.
Please.
By the way,
please.
I did get one of my pickaxes, thankfully. What just happened? They did it.
You got creepered, boy, and you're so lucky to be alive. You are so lucky to be alive. Your ass just got creepered. He wasn't listening for a hiss. I heard a fucking hiss. And he had no idea. He wasn't listening to it. He ranting and raving about how fucking unlucky he is, not a shit.
Did it again. Again. Fucking again. This piece of fucking shit. They did it again.
So Phil, this is what Phil needs to fucking do, okay? Either play with headphones or, alternatively, you can actually fucking have subtitles on, so if a mob is making a noise, it'll actually display on subtitles on the screen, zombie noise or, you know, Enderman noise or whatever, you know? He might need that because his own, you know, senses aren't as good as he thinks they are.
They keep spawning enemies behind me. All I want to do is leave. All I want to do is leave. This is ridiculous.
So now it's bright, dark. I say bright. It is pitch dark there. He is next to his home, yes, but the area around his home is not lit up. So can you imagine what Phil's going to stumble into here? It's pitch dark. No light whatsoever. The enemies spawn in darkness. So, and Phil's only got 2 hearts. So can you imagine what's going to happen next?
They spawned enemies behind me more than 10 times so far. And they keep doing it. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty upset. I lost so many resources there. I have 30 coal, so I did get some of the coal back. I lost all the iron. I definitely lost some body armor and stuff that I need. What I need to do is start fishing, because I have no food.
He's going to die. He's going to die. This is a stupid battle to have right now. His arse is going to get killed. 2 hearts he's got to remember.
Is it just... What? It happened again.
Nope.
Fantastic. Memology's even putting the zombie's right there. You can see him. You can see him on the screen. But then Phil ignores this zombie.
I had just cleared this area. I had literally just cleared the area. And then they spawned a bunch of zombies and skeletons where I was. And they insta-killed me. Are they ever going to stop just spawning enemies completely around me?
Phil, the entirety of the area in front of you is pitch dark. That is how they spawn in. And they will spawn in. So in this sort of situation, you know, this raised, you know, this bit over here is pretty much where they spawn from, if that makes sense. Like if you were to stand here and stay standing where you are, the enemies would spawn from this kind of range over here. So they would pop into existence roughly about this kind of area over here. You know? They won't spawn right in front of you here, do you know what I mean? But it's like that sort of area in the fucking distance there is where they all spawn. Because he's standing out in the open, they're gonna just keep spawning.
And an Enderman. Dude, where am I? Why am I in hell? Like, seriously. The game did not used to be this hard.
Hang on. Did that creeper just spawn in?
Dude,
on the left.
where am I?
Left hand side, keep an eye on the creeper.
Why am I in...
Wolf. Gee, okay, that is a bit... That motherfucker spawned in. That's a bit close for comfort. Maybe it's different on Bedrock Edition compared to Java, but that feels a bit close. That shit spawned in. That is not very far away at all. That motherfucker was not there before, and then all of a sudden, hello there. I'm going to just blow all your shit up right now, and you can't do it. But yeah, that's a wee bit fucking close for comfort. I think the Java edition's a bit different from the Bedrock edition. I don't know.
I'm in hell. Like, seriously. The game did not used to be this hard. For real, the game was not this hard back in the day. It wasn't.
That's because you barely fucking played it properly back in the fucking day. Is what you're just fucking fishing non-stop while Papa Vera made all these fucking monuments.
It's getting ridiculous now. Like, right now I have 0 food, so I need to go trying to, what, heal or...
No, Phil, just call DoorDash. I'm sure they'll fucking deliver in Minecraft as well.
I need to start feeding the animals and then sadly killing the animals to get the food to cook the food, right? Ugh. I only have a half an hour left. I'm getting frustrated. I don't even know what to do. I'm out of sorts now because of this nonsense. It really is nonsense.
Oh, this bit's good. So, most people who have played Minecraft know how to deal with these desert temples, right? You know? But Phil... Not Phil.
Reapers. Killed the other one. Hello, sir. What's up, Captain DCW? How you doing, man? Oh, crap. All right, not so bad.
So, did you hear that? He thought it was not so bad, but there's a telltale hiss there.
What's up, Captain DCW? How you doing, man? Oh, crap. All right, not so bad.
Hear it? Hear it?
Whoa. What the? What the?
And you know what the best part is? Because, I mean, I don't know if it gets its stuff back because I think the TNT blew it all up.
I hope my items are down there. If not, I've lost everything. Because I had all my stuff on me.
Let's find out, shall we?
A disastrous stream. Wow, everything's gone. Everything is gone. All of my items. Great. Well, No, I never even knew that because someone's like, you seem to have remembered the trap, but not really. No, I didn't. I never knew the trap. I didn't know that there was a trap that blows up. I had no.
What did you think the fucking pressure plate was for, Phil? Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Such buffoonery. Well, now he knows a future.
idea. I don't think I even bothered with these when I played 5 years ago. These temples? I don't think so. So that's it. I lost everything. I have no items.
No, that's not true. You got a whole bunch of fucking sandstone.
Yeah, I'm done. I lost all my armor, all my weapons, my pickaxes. I don't even know how to get out. How do I get out now? I have nothing to dig, so I can't.
You build out with all the blocks in your inventory. Just build your way out. Somebody had to fucking tell him this.
Get out.
Staring at his chat like an idiot. How do I get out, chat?
I know that's not gonna work, but I'm curious because I didn't save. Where would it resume me?
Guess where it resumes him.
I'm probably boned, but I'm just curious. Oh, look where they put me.
They'll put you exactly where you left off, Phil.
Yeah, you can't. The game it's even when you close the game, it's saved. So I can't do it. I'm screwed. I don't even know how to get out. How do I get out of here? I can't.
Dumbass.
There's no way for me to escape, so what am I supposed to do? It's like game.
Like Phil has never apparently built a tower before in Minecraft where you just put a block under you and keep jumping.
Game over. Like I can't get out. Build out of the hole.
Imagine being told, oh, this is how you get it, Phil, just build out in Minecraft.
Wow. Exciting. Yeah, I gotta start from scratch, from the basics that I have back at my base.
So yeah, that was the rest of the compilation. There we go. Jesus Christ, man. What? Watching Phil play Minecraft is a fucking painful experience. I like Minecraft, as you guys know. I quite enjoy the game. You know what I mean? Like, I play it casually. I don't fucking... I dabble in it now and again, but it's a very peaceful, lovely, relaxing game to fucking enjoy. And seeing Phil ruin it for me, it hurts my soul. Anyway, fuck it. Time for bingo. Time for some bingo, and yes, because it's going to be a shorter bingo card, you know, shorter podcast, shorter bingo card, 3x3 bingo card instead, and all that jazz. But we need to have a bingo number to pick a bingo card for today's show. So the second the number in chat I see will be the number I pick for today's bingo card, however second. So it's not about being first, but it's about being second. Oh, Sonic was first, and Coolant was second, with 9. Interesting number, 9, there we go. So this is today's bingo card we have for today's show. We'd Phil to say and do the following. As remember, this is a 3x3 bingo card today because it's going to be a shorter one. We'd Phil would touch his eye, him saying positive, nonsense, him scratching his stash, him saying marathon, him saying hilarious, him discussing drama, him saying momentum, and finally him saying people saying. And yeah. Legit Trash is asking Short Podcast why Phil is doing a special Smart Guys Wrestlemania special today, where he's going to end the podcast, like he's going to have a 45-minute podcast or so, and so actually it's probably ending soon, I imagine, because Phil started a bit earlier than usual. But then he's going to talk to Ethan Ralph about WrestleMania, and then he's going to have and then he's going to fucking have that Gahul guy on as well at some point later on or whatever. The whole day stream essentially is an extended day stream of going over WrestleMania, when Phil begs for tons of fucking money as well because it's a special WrestleMania. Fuck, I don't know. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, because it's going to be a short podcast, it's a small bingo card. It would be unfair of me if I had a 5x5 bingo card on a shorter podcast. Because we need to give ourselves a chance to fucking win here if Phil is going to have a purposefully shorter podcast. Hence why we're here having the 3x3 bingo card instead. So there we go. So yeah, we need Phil to say all and do all these things. If it happens and we still add $10 to that bingo prize fund, should we get the Phil House bingo card victory? Now, of course, your bingo cards are too easy to become the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, not necessarily. Some of the cards are a bit tough, you know. And it all depends, of course, on whether Phil does, for example, touch his eye and say positive and all shit. What you could argue, Ben Heck, is that maybe there's too many free spaces. And I have been thinking about trying to, you know, remove a couple of free spaces. Like, I mean, maybe we have too many ways we can get free spaces. For example, if Phil burps, sips or snorts 10 times, we get a free space. But remember, that's until I start recording for the Smart Guys, which is shorter than usual today, so we might not get a free space for any of those burps or sips or snorts because it's a shorter podcast. Also, if Phil begs for 6 minutes and 40 seconds, at least that gives us a free space as well. But we have less time to beg, technically, because it's a shorter podcast, so we might not get a free space on that either. Of course, as well as that, if we get 5 new or regional members to the bingo streams, we can also get a free space for that. And finally, in my opinion, the best way for us to get free spaces, if we get 50 likes on the bingo streams, that's 1 free space. If we get 75 likes on the bingo streams, that's 2 free spaces. And if we manage to get 100 likes on the bingo streams before we finish playing bingo, not only do we get 3 free spaces for that, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So there we go. You want likes back to 100 for one? The thing is, though, we rarely get 100 likes these days, to be honest, you know? So, I feel like making it worth more is a good thing, you know? So yeah, to me it made logical sense to try and make the 100 likes have more of a reward, if that makes sense. It's not unusual for us to get between like 50 and 75, so 1 and 2 free spaces for that is not a bad thing or whatever, but it feels good though to have the option to have 100 being a bigger reward, you know? But yeah, those are all the ways we can get free spaces to help us on the way to a Full House bingo card, hopefully, yeah. So, and that's all those things. Now, of course, there's one more thing to cover, of course, but I'm gonna let Phil explain that for me.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy, any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
Thank you, Phil, you piece of shit, for explaining that for everyone. Great stuff indeed. Now, of course, as I said, a bingo prize fund is made up of a variety of different things. For example, if we win bingo today, it adds $10 to the bingo prize fund. Every Friday, we try and complete these very challenging marble courses, you know, 99% elimination fail, you know, courses, whatever. And we try and pick 3 separate courses of very challenging nature. For every course we complete doing those marbles, we add $10 more to the bingo prize fund as well. And on top of that, of course, the quarter of the money I make on YouTube every month goes towards this bingo prize fund as well. And finally, tips. 100% of tips coming in, no matter how big or small, goes towards that bingo prize fund as well. So that is what is making up the bingo prize fund. And hopefully by month's end, we're going to have another very nice, beefy, robust number in that bingo prize fund. So one of you guys has a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund. But as Phil said before, if you want a chance of winning half that bingo prize, then you've got to make sure that you've left a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. So there we go. I think I've covered all the bases, and the only thing left for me to really do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
Thanks, Derek. And on that note, it's time bingo. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. It's time for a very abridged show, because today this is a shortened podcast to make way for a ginormous Smart Guys Super Show. For the first time ever, I'll be doing wrestling commentary.
Fuck off.
Thank you very much to Twilight Media Corp for a 10-month bingo Barry membership message saying DSP is going to make wrestling so boring. Get your spoons out, get to gouge your eyes out. Have some tea afterwards, help us all. Well, first of all, the spoons is a good point. Ooh. And yeah, have some tea afterwards.
Tea.
You can never have too much of a good thing like tea, I'll guarantee that. But yeah, thank you very much to Twilight Media Court for popping your 10-month bingo Barry membership message there. Good stuff indeed. And Dash, you say Scotsman made day 2 of WrestleMania. Yeah, Drew McIntyre's match as well was pretty solid, I heard.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you, Nalton, for a super chat. It says Druggy PDF file and Snaggletooth all together. Oh, you mean those smart guys? Not Phil's mod can't make it today. So Phil's going to read out the pre-prepared statement on Wrestlemania. So arguably the most normal one of the three, because even Ralph and Gahul makes this Cyprus guy seem somewhat normal. But Cyprus can't make it apparently. But he's got some pre-prepared statement to give to Phil to read out. Which is just fucking bizarre to me. There you go. Phil's moderator can't make it for his big special Smart Guys WrestleMania recap thing. But Ethan Ralph, but why is Phil doing it in a day stream? So Ethan Ralph won't fucking fall asleep and pop some fucking strange drugs to fucking, you know, start rambling incoherently like I did fucking last time. So that's probably why it's fucking Phil's doing it earlier than fucking usual. And yes, I mean, who doesn't believe in Joe Henry Dasher? Who doesn't believe?
For a ginormous Smart Guys Super Show. For the first time ever, I'll be doing wrestling commentary for a full 4 straight hours on today's show.
Cares?
And I'm very excited. I hope that you guys are excited as well. Good stuff coming up. Now, in regards to this, we have to have a very short show. It's only going to be about a half an hour to maybe 40 minutes long. So I hope that you guys are excited for that. And then we're going to jump into wrestling commentary for the rest of the stream. So thank you all for watching. Let's get started with a very abridged but interesting episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Who fucking cares? Let's just skip ahead. There's a short intro reel, look at that.
So, I'm a little confused. For those watching on YouTube, I have a question. Can you see the show? Here's why I'm asking. As I was starting the show, it says, heads up, we detected video in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily blocked.
Oh? Wait, what? What? Is Phil being... Hold on, how's that possible? Hold on a second. How the hell is that even possible for Phil? It's his... What sort of stuff did Phil have on his... I'm so confused about that. I'm trying to think what Phil would have showed before he started the show, you know, before the stream, you know. That would have been flagged as being someone else's content. I don't know. It's what is that? So Richard McGowan's asking, what does that mean? Well, going by what Phil just said there, it's kind of like YouTube apparently has identified something in Phil's content which isn't his to show off, you know? So it might be some of the fan art, it could be some of the animations. My best bet is, you know that animation, like, hold on, let me rewind it. I'll need to try and find it for you guys. It's okay, I know where we were anyway, it's easy enough to get back to where we were. But I feel like this thing here... Wait, which one is it? Where is it? It's going to be here somewhere. There's something that Phil has here. This sort of thing here, I think. Perhaps, I don't know. This thing here, this clip here might get... I don't know. Maybe this. Maybe, or maybe not though, I don't know, I don't know. Wait. He changes his shirt because... Phil changes his shirt because YouTube flagged something. DSP thinks it's his Wrestlemania logo. Oh my fucking god. So, Phil wearing... Okay, let's get back to where I fucking were. But Phil thinks that him wearing his t-shirt is what got the stream flagged. Okay.
So, I'm a little confused. For those watching on YouTube, I have a question. Can you see the show? Here's why I'm asking. As I was starting the show, it says, heads up, we detected video in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. What video would belong to someone else? What are they talking about? I think it may be an error, because the stream is streaming, correct?
Is this drama, by the way, or is that a bit of a push?
Right? Okay, so yeah, really weird that YouTube said that, because all I played was the slideshow, and then I played the intro clip, and then I played the show. But it said the stream was blocked, but the stream was never blocked, right? So I have no clue. I have no idea what's going on with that. When I refresh, it says it again. It says, heads up, we've detected video in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. It's not happening. You guys can see me, right? It's some kind of a weird glitch on YouTube.
So if he thinks his t-shirt is responsible for this happening, then why is he not getting rid of the fucking table cover behind him? It says Wrestlemania as well, the fucking marquee behind him.
Yeah, it makes no sense at all.
But for a second I thought he said nonsense, however, or nonsense, but he said no sense.
Let this be noticed live on the internet.
Yeah, I have no idea. It can't, guys, stop being stupid. Restreamers would not be in the YouTube content ID system, so stop with the bullshit right now. What a dumb thing to say. It must be one of your restreamers. Restreamers don't have the ability to load their content into YouTube's content ID system. Doesn't work. Okay? So nice try, but no. By the way, it's gone now. It just cleared up. So what content is it trying to claim I played that matched something else? Right? And no, this happened before the intro. So the only thing, maybe one of the remix songs got claimed again. This has happened before, where I use a remix song for 10 years, literally 10 years. And then all of a sudden, one day, YouTube decides to say that that song is content ID claimed by another company. And then all of a sudden, we'll start claiming streams, blocking streams, and stuff based on that. I think that's what it would be. You want to test it? No, now it's saying it again. What are you talking about? I think it may be a glitch. It's this heads up, we detected video in your stream belonging...
I mean, I don't have his notification on my stream, and I'm streaming the same... I mean, I'm on raw fill stream. I'm using raw fills footage. So it very well could be something to do with music. Because obviously raw fill doesn't use Phil's music, he just fucking has his own music, so we don't have to endure Phil's crappy fucking music, so it might have something to do with that, who knows.
To someone else, wrong. Obviously, this is my own stream, and like I said, no restreamer detractor would be able to claim this first. It's live. You see what I'm saying? So YouTube is erroneously matching something on this stream to someone else's. It doesn't make any sense. It's an error. But what is it matching? It's matching content right now. That's just me talking to you. So this makes no fucking sense at all. Zero. I don't even know what to do about that besides try to claim it after the fact. That's what I could do. I could try to after the fact, like, dispute if they tried to claim that this stream is owned by someone else or something like that. Yeah, very odd. No, it's not that. See, the way that people just don't understand how content ID works. Okay, the way that content ID works is someone officially claims and owns a piece of content, whether it's a video, a song, or whatever. They then pay to have this loaded into YouTube's content ID system. The system then has this algorithm that runs. So when people are broadcasting or uploading, it checks content to see, oh, does this match something that's in our database? So for this pop-up to be popping up, it's trying to say that something on my stream right now is in their database. That's not even possible. This is my own original broadcast with my own office, my own voice. There's no way that you know what I'm saying, that you can own it. So it doesn't make any sense at all. It seems like it's an error. Maybe YouTube is having problems today with their streams. I don't know. You know, this would not happen on Kick, but it is annoying that this is happening on YouTube. I have no idea what's causing it, or how to fix it.
Who fucking
because
cares?
obviously I don't have content in this stream that's somebody else's. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Maybe the clips on the screen in the back. I mean, doubtful. These are fan-made clips made exclusively for this frame. All right, and I don't think anyone owns them or would load them into YouTube. It doesn't even make sense. Yeah, this is very bizarre. There's no way to really tell either. So all I can say is, we'll just have to roll with it because it's still claiming this. And then it goes away, and then it comes back. I'm serious, like it just went away again. But then it seems to pop up again. What are you talking about? Biff got his hands on a time machine, Marty. Yes, there you go. Someone got in a DeLorean, went back in time, previously broadcast this live broadcast, and now somehow I'm rebroadcasting the live broadcast in the present day, right? All right. Anyway, I'll ignore it. It's an abridged show anyway. We have about half an hour to 40 minutes for a podcast today. My apologies. This is weird. I've never seen this happen before on a live stream of mine besides when I used to do the React show. And when I did the React show, that was because I was watching someone else's clips. So that made sense. Those could be claimed on YouTube or whatever, right? Anyway, welcome to the show, everyone. I hope that you guys are in good spirits today, especially if you like pro wrestling, all right? Today is going to be a pretty crazy pro wrestling show, which just happened to my capture device. Hold on.
We've got fucking tech issues at the horse in this fucking... Jesus Christ, man. What a professionally run fucking show this is, Phil. Thank God he fucking tested everything before he fucking went live.
I'm not even kidding. Now my capture device just blinked. Dude, what is going on? My capture device turned off and turned on again, and I'm not even touching anything. Here, do you want to test this theory? Because some people are saying maybe it's the frame. I don't think so. Let's turn the frame off, and if the frame is completely off, okay, let's see if this continues, this claiming or not. All right, because right now it popped up again. But it's like all I'm doing is talking and standing here, so what could it possibly be? I don't know. We'll see. I don't think this is going to be the case, but we'll see. Anyway, so welcome to the show, everyone. Let me actually see now. Does this work? It does. Okay, because I don't know what happened to the capture device. It blinked there. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Level 1 Podcast, Abridged Edition. All right, so this show is a very shortened version. Today, I only have a couple things to talk about on the show. That's it. We don't have a lot, okay? Why? Because today I'm doing a massive 4-hour edition of Smart Guys, and that will not be broadcast here on DSP Gaming. That will be broadcast over on DSP Reacts, okay? So I hope that you guys will join me over there. Starting roughly around noon. What we're going to do is wind the show down and end it around noonish, and then we're all going to head over to DSP Reacts, and we're going to do this fun, long show over there, all right? So I hope that you guys are excited for that. If you like pro wrestling, it's going to be a full rundown and recap of Wrestlemania 41, which ended last.
What was that a burp? I thought that was a suppressed burp there, so I counted it as a burp. Was that a burp?
Fun, long show over there. All right, so I hope that you guys.
That shit right there. To me, that's a suppressed burp.
You're excited for that. If you like pro wrestling, it's going to be a full rundown and recap of Wrestlemania 41, which ended last night, and it was a 2-night event. Tons of wrestling, all right, and tons of stuff going on. But
that's a good point, Chris. Thanks. Why hasn't he brought up the Poop's death? Well, maybe because I don't know. Yeah, I mean, in case people hadn't heard, of course, you know, the Pope passed away today. You know, so yeah, it's I mean, they do say it's the fastest way to heaven to become Pope. You know, there's some Rogers humour for you there. You know, I mean, it sounds like a very knackering fucking thing to do. You know, but the last official act that the Pope did was meet the Vice President of the USA, JD Vance. So make of that what you will. You know, just a coincidence, of course. You know what I mean? But Dash makes a good point. Well, first the Pope died, now Phil's capture card is going weird. Yeah, could this day get any worse? I agree with you. Dash says the Pope isn't Catholic. I don't know. I didn't check.
I have a lot to say. The thing is, I could sit here and I could start talking about it now, but that kind of spoils the whole idea of doing the super show of Smart Guys today, doesn't it? I know a lot of people want my opinions. What did you think about this or that? I'm just going to reserve them until that show. Okay? So if you don't care about pro wrestling, you're in the right spot. If you care about pro wrestling, well, after the show ends roughly around noon, in about 40 minutes, stick around. We're all going to head over to the React channel. Okay? Cool. Okay, so what are we going to talk about on today's Abridged podcast? Well, what I would like to do is talk about yesterday's streams, which were Minecraft and Disco Elysium. I'd also like to talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. We have an update because of Oblivion. That is right. The remake of Elder Scrolls Oblivion is coming out supposedly this week. At least that's what it seems like everyone is saying. And I'm curious, you know, when it'll come out. We're going to find out tomorrow. Because tomorrow there's an event, a digital event, and we're going to talk about it and probably react to it tomorrow live on the podcast. It'll give us some good content. Who fucking cares? All right. So, yeah, we got to talk about that and how that affects things. Because it might affect the schedule this week. I might actually be doing a stream of the Oblivion remake this week just to test it. Now, a lot of people have been saying, are you going to play Oblivion fully? Are you actually going to play Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake? No, I'm not going to do that because that doesn't really make sense. Why would I play Elder Scrolls for Oblivion remake? I just played it 2 years ago. Not the remake, but the original version. And I did love it except for the Oblivion gates. I feel like the Oblivion gates were absolutely tedious and annoying. But outside of the gates, I thought that it was a great game. And it was a good kind of, you know, way to see where Elder Scrolls had come from before Skyrim. And people really liked the playthrough enough that they wanted me to do the DLC, so I did the DLC. So why would I now do another playthrough of Oblivion so soon? It's only been 2 years, not even 2 years, right? But it is what it is. It kind of sucks because, to be honest, if these guys had announced, I say these guys, I mean Bethesda, had announced that they were formally going to do, I just accidentally turned off the stream on Kick. I hit my spacebar and it turned it off.
Oh my god, Phil, you are having an absolute fucking mare today. Holy shit. Oh, he's such a fucking incompetent piece of shit. The bad man just so bad at his job. I mean, you could forgive somebody who's not fucking experienced fucking doing this, but this is fucking Phil's livelihood and his fucking pride and joy. This is what he's fucking spent, what, 15 plus years fucking trying to perfect and hone his craft in, and it's like, he has no fucking clue. Look, I'm a fucking bumbling amateur, and even I fucking run streams better than Phil can. Oh wait, press the wrong button.
Oops. Guys on Kick, hold on, I'm coming right back. I think I touched the spacebar. Yeah. I didn't know that. Why, if I touch my spacebar, does it turn off the stream on Kick?
Well, if the last button you pressed on your computer in general, like on a browser, for example, like it's like spacebar works on YouTube. So if I click on YouTube window, you know, on Chrome, if I click on, you know, just to the edge of it, and I press spacebar, it'll start playing again. Fancy that. And so it's the same kind of thing where spacebar's can you know, like an enter button practically, or an action button, you know. If the last button he pressed before going live was fucking making his stream go live on Kick, and he's not fucking messed about with his chat since then, or fucking clicked off anywhere else, then yes, that fucking go live button and not go live button will probably still be active, if that makes sense. So yeah, basically Phil should have just clicked off, you know, when it went live, he should have fucking clicked away from the screen or something, just to make sure it wasn't over there anymore, but he didn't. Because he's a dumb piece of shit who doesn't fucking do his research or due diligence into fucking trying to avoid these rookie amateur mistakes. Phil, this is embarrassing. This is fucking embarrassing. Watch you fucking be this fucking bad at your fucking job.
Why, if I touch my spacebar, does it turn off the stream on Kick? That doesn't even make sense. I'm confused. I thought I had turned off all shortcuts. Well, I'm having a lot of issues today. I thought I had turned off all shortcuts for streaming. They're all off. Look, there's none. This doesn't make any sense. I have all hotkeys disabled. Literally, every hotkey is disabled.
Phil loves all these things disabled. Hotkeys, supporters, whales, you name it.
Yeah. But if I tap the spacebar, it stops the stream.
You have done that yourself.
Because that was an accident. I really didn't mean to touch the spacebar, and then I did, and it stopped broadcasting on Kick, and then it started again. I don't even understand what's going on. What the hell is happening? Yes, I don't know if I think Space restarts it too. I didn't even know that. Because I swear I've typed on this keyboard before and never had an issue. So by the way, it's confirmed it's not the frame because it's still saying that it's detecting copyright content on my stream. So it's definitely not the Devoom. I don't know what it is. What's going to have to happen is, good thing this is a shortened stream. What's going to happen is when this podcast ends, all right, YouTube will flag it and say, hey, this is the content that's detected as someone else's content. Now I'm going to have to see what it says and maybe dispute it because I actually don't know what it is. What it's claiming is being claimed as someone else's content. None of this could possibly be someone else's content. It's my originals podcast. How stupid. I guess we'll find out. All right, anyway, good thing we're doing a shortened show. So, let's talk. Let's talk about everything that I want to talk about, because now we only have about half an hour left on the show. We're so distracted by tech issues and all kinds of shit going on. Okay? All right, so, today is Monday, the 21st of April, 2025. Yesterday, we did 2 fun streams. First, it was Minecraft, then it was Disco Elysium. The Minecraft stream was eye-opening and very challenging. To say the least, I definitely learned about some distinct differences between modern Minecraft in 2025 and the Minecraft that I played 5-6 years ago. Notably, there was this cave update. And this cave update apparently made it so that caves are incredibly full of resources, which is a good thing, but also caves are essentially just constant enemy respawners, which is a horrible...
No. Foul. That's always been true. Like, that has always been true, though. Like... oh my god, the bad man's so fucking dumb and bad. The caves are always the best places to fucking try and get resources, because also for fucking diamonds and all that shit. And also, it says day one, enemies, mobs spawn in the fucking dark. Oh my god. And yeah, the fucking Devoom frame had a fucking career behind him when he started the fucking story. Jesus Christ, yeah. That crept up on him again. But Phil, it's always been that fucking way. In fact, I would argue recent updates has actually made it easier to try and stop mobs from spawning. Like the light level, they actually changed what light level that mobs can spawn. But because there's a pitch dark fucking cave and there's no fucking light in there, then yes, the mobs will fucking spawn. But it's like, because depending on where you are and how many torches you have, whatever, you can actually fucking space them out in a good way to fucking stop spawning, you know, things like that. He doesn't do his due diligence, he doesn't do his fucking research whatsoever. He just wants to fucking turn the game on and fish and get money for being boring. Like, he's got no desire to try and fucking actually, you know, get through the game. I would love Phil to actually attempt to try and get to the fucking end and take on the Ender Dragon. But he doesn't even know how to fucking tackle his way through a fucking, you know, a desert temple without blowing himself up.
Thing. Even going into this cave and putting up all of these torches and things, enemies just kept spawning all around me constantly, which is incredibly stupid. All right, so here's what happened in a nutshell. I needed resources like iron and coal, and I wasn't finding that digging under my house. So I said, instead of strip mining, I'm going to enter this cave that I found right outside my home. And I went in there with a full body of armor, iron armor, a diamond sword, a freaking diamond pickaxe, food, and all kinds of stuff. Tons of torches. I had like 100 torches, right? So I go in there and I start finding enemies. I start fighting them. I'm mining, and this is great because I'm finding resources and everything. And all of a sudden, enemies just start appearing like constantly. And I'm like, what the hell? So I am exploring and I'm putting torches up and stuff. And then finally, a bunch of more enemies keep appearing. And I'm like, all right, I'll start fighting them off. So I start fighting them. And there's a creeper like directly in front of me. I kill it. And all of a sudden, there's an explosion. You died to a creeper. But I had almost full health. I had full armor. I was fighting every enemy that approached me. Where did the creeper come from?
You did not have full health, you did not have full armor either, you had half health because of the explosion from the creeper in front of you, and the creeper came from behind you. It creeped up on you because that's what creepers do. Creepers tend to creep up on players who are not suspecting of people getting creeped up on. You're like, yeah, it's in the name of the mob, Phil.
This doesn't even make sense. So I go back to the cave. Now keep in mind, I had all these torches in the cave. I go back to the cave. The cave is absolutely full of enemies. Dozens. I'm not even talking like a couple. Dozens. So I'm trying to grab...
The cave was not... So he put down 3 or 4 torches. The cave is fucking massive with tons of fucking dark areas where the mobs can spawn in. The mob didn't spawn where the lit up areas were. The mobs all spawned in the multiple dark areas that were still fucking there. You can't... And when you dove back in, we jumped back in to try and get your shit back, you ignored the torches. You lost them all. And that's on you.
All my items, dead again. I try to grab all my items again, dead again. I try to grab all my items, I do better this time. Oh, a witch is here out of nowhere, throws a hit me with a potion, poison, dead. This is a cave at the beginning of the game. This isn't like, oh, you're in the nether, or you're deep into some crazy, you know, mine system. It's just like an endless army of enemies at the cave next to where I spawned at the beginning of the game. Like, what is going on? Okay? So what people are explaining to me is that they have completely changed the way the caves work in Minecraft. That in Minecraft, basically now, caves are full of resources, but are also some of the most dangerous parts of the game. That you can't really easily do anything in a cave. You will constantly get bombarded by enemies. And I was like, what? Yeah, apparently it's true. Like, just non-stop waves of enemies keep coming at you. And there's nothing you can do about it besides go in there and just put down, like, an insane amount of torches. And I'm like, so what do you expect me to do? Like, go in and just go torch, torch, torch every 5 feet? Torch, torch, torch. But even then, there's dark edges of the cave. The enemies can still keep coming out of there. And the other thing that's really annoying to me, what seems to be happening is the enemies only spawn outside of your field of view on purpose, because if they spawned in your field of view, it would look really stupid if it just popped and appeared, right? So I think what's actually happening, is it's actually trying to make it so that when you turn around, enemies start spawning behind you out of your field of vision, which is atrociously bad, okay? Like, that's not even fair. You can't even see what's appearing behind you. So I ended up dying a ton of times, and eventually I said, well, I'm just gonna get out of here. It seems like even though I had full armor and all this, I'm not even well equipped to take on a cave. So then I did some fishing, and then at the end of the stream, I decided to take on a temple. Now, this is 100% on me. I completely forgot how temples work. 100% forgot. And so I went to this temple, landed on the pressure plate, exploded, and I died and lost everything. So essentially now, all I really have is a lot of cobblestone and a little bit of wood and maybe a few basic tools, and that's it. I've lost everything. I lost all the diamond. I lost all the experience. I lost all the iron. I lost all of my ingredients. Okay? So it was a very painful stream. All right? But out of all the 6+ hours of Minecraft that I played in 2025, it was 1 hour of just endless pain, basically.
Who fucking cares?
And I got my ass handed to me. Okay? So there you go. Entertaining stuff. And supported. Hit the goal and everything. So it was good stuff there. More Minecraft coming this Wednesday. Unless we change the schedule because of the Oblivion remaster, I guess we'll see what happens with that, okay? And then on the late stream last...
I just love, I mean, the animation of the creature behind him. It's like it's staring at him. Like trying to warn him, hey, when I'm behind you, I hiss. I shake and try and blow. It's like it's trying to tell him and educate him.
Entertaining stuff. And supported. Hit the goal and everything. So it was good stuff
Look
there.
at that. Like, Phil,
more
Phil?
Minecraft coming this Wednesday.
This is what I do.
Unless we change the schedule
This is
to
what
the
I do.
Oblivion remaster, I guess we'll see what happens with that, okay? And then on the late stream last night, it was Disco Elysium. FYI, tons of progress in Disco Elysium. Notably, we have massively pushed forward with the actual... Where's Jasper? I was wondering where Jasper. We pushed forward with the actual main plot of the game. We got the body down from hanging on the tree, and now we're investigating it and doing the autopsy, which is like the major story beat. So, good progress there. And yes, once again, we did hit our goal last night, playing Disco Elysium. We always do. And it's crazy because we don't get a lot of attendance at all for Disco Elysium, like ever. But we do get support. So that's why we play it at least once a week in the rotation, okay? So, we had 2 goals yesterday.
Well, is admitting that the only reason he keeps playing Disco Elysium is because he gets money for it. And it's not about the attendance, it's not about how good the game is, it's not about how much he's enjoying the fucking thing, no. He's openly admitting he's in it for the bag. Mr. I'm not in this for the bag is admitting fully and wholly he's in it for the bag, for his particular game anyway. Did Phil touch his eye? Apparently Phil touched his eye. Hold on. When did Phil touch his eye? Before I said where's Jasper, hold on 2 seconds. Let's have a wee look.
The late stream last night was Disco Elysium. FYI, tons of progress in Disco Elysium. Notably, we have massively pushed forward with the actual... Where's Jasper? I was wondering where Jasper. We pushed forward with the actual main plot.
Are you sure? Are you sure he touched his eye, Mr. Waite? You know? 5 seconds, 10 seconds before he said where's Jasper. Oh, I did that, and there was no eye touchy.
It was 1 hour of just endless pain, basically. And I got my ass handed to me. Okay? So, here you go. Entertaining stuff. And supported. Hit the goal and everything, so it was good stuff there. More Minecraft coming this Wednesday.
When are you?
Unless we change the schedule because of the Oblivion remaster, I guess we'll see what happens with that.
You're right, I think you're right. I think that counts as an eye touch.
More Minecraft coming this Wednesday. Unless we change the schedule because of the Oblivion remaster.
Yeah, I'm counting that as an eye touch. That's an eye touch for sure. There's fingers on this fucking eye, for fuck's sake.
Burger.
Yeah, that counts. Yeah, good spot. So if that's sort of where we are.
Yes, once again, we did hit our goal last night, playing Disco Elysium. We always do. And it's crazy because we don't get a lot of attendance at all for Disco Elysium, like ever.
And that is again,
but,
actually.
We do get support. So that's why we play it at least once a week in the rotation, okay? So we had 2 goals yesterday. So now we are at 27 out of 30 goals. So 3 more, and we unlock our next, milestone reward, which is DSP Tries It. And we still haven't decided, is it going to be DSP Tries It Chipotle, or is it going to be DSP Tries It, Wendy's and their new menu, chicken sandwich, new lemonade, and new Frosty. So let's keep talking about that today and tomorrow. It's very possible maybe tomorrow we'll do it. If not, it might be Wednesday. Okay? So let's play it by ear and let's see how it goes and go from there. Okay? Cool. So that was yesterday. Let's talk about today. Today I'm on this podcast for about another 20-25 minutes. Then it's over and we're getting set up and we're gonna go do Smart Guys over on DSP Reacts. Okay, so I hope that you guys will join me for that. That's going to be fun. 4 hours of WrestleMania Super Show recapping. Basically, what I'm going to do is for about a half an hour, 40 minutes, talk about WrestleMania myself. Then our first guest, Ethan Ralph, will join us for about half an hour to 45 minutes. Then I'm going to go back and talk more about WrestleMania myself. Then Cypress TV has provided me with his thoughts on the major matches of WrestleMania that he cared about. So we're going to go through that. And then a small break. Then, excuse me, then it's going to be of a final recap and kind of me giving my final thoughts about WrestleMania. And then our final guest will join us, Gahul, to end the show. So it's going to be a super show by all means, around 4 hours of wrestling commentary covering the entirety of WrestleMania.
Who fucking
all right,
cares?
I hope you guys will join me for that. It's going to be fun, but at the same time, it's going to be a lot of wrestling. So I hope that you like wrestling, or else probably not your thing. All right, so that'll be broadcast on the DSP Reacts channel, as well as on my Kick channel, okay? Yes, I don't know what's going to happen with Google's internet. I guess we'll see. But he'll be at the end of the show, so hopefully it won't massively affect things too negatively. During that show, if we hit support goals, they count towards the goal. Anything you contribute right now on this podcast also counts towards that show. So FYI, this podcast and that show are kind of considered the same. So if you support right now and I give you a shout out, it counts towards that show. For every $100 raised during Smart Guys today, we're going to unopen. We're going to unpack
Who fucking
a pack of
cares?
Topps Chrome 2025 trading cards. Okay? So that's going to happen, hopefully, at least once, if not more, during the Super Show. I have 5 packs left to get through. Maybe we can go through all 5 today. Doubtful, but I guess we'll see. Okay? Yeah, so let's see how that goes today. That's the Super Show. Now, tonight on the late stream, there will be gameplay here on DSP Gaming. It will be the conclusion of Atomfall. All right? So I hope that you will join me for Atomfall on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. By the way, so people are wondering, again, they said, take off the shirt. Do you really think that the shirt is getting claimed? The shirt. The Philomania shirt. When, by the way, it says Philomania right next to me. I don't know. Like I said.
So I was asking how far we're behind. We're fucking miles behind. We're 45 minutes behind. But that's why Phil's podcast is finished. We're that far behind. Although it was a shorter podcast, to be fair. But yeah, we've got a shit ton of speed up just.
The only way to know what's actually getting claimed is after the stream goes offline and it gets archived, or when I upload the podcast, then it should flag it. And it should tell me what actually YouTube is trying to auto-match. And it may simply be a situation where moving forward, I'm going to have to like, after the fact of a stream, I'm going to have to basically like dispute all these claims because YouTube is erroneous and screwed up right now. I don't know. Okay? By the way, can anyone super chat? I'm just curious because typically if something is getting auto-claimed.
Oh my god, I'm counting that as a beg. Guys, I don't know if my fucking contributions are working. Can somebody provide me with massive amounts of super chats and well, yeah, massive amounts of tips as well? You know, just a bit of say so. We need to make sure YouTube's working okay and all that shit as well, and all these other fucking, you know, payment methods are working. So if you don't fucking mind, give me massive amounts of money across all the fucking ways you can fucking do it just to make sure the system's working okay. I'm counting this as a fucking beg.
I'm going to have to basically like dispute all these claims because YouTube is erroneous and screwed up right now. I don't know. Okay? By the way, can anyone super chat? I'm just curious because typically if something is getting auto-claimed, you wouldn't be able to do a super chat on that stream. You can still do memberships, but you usually can't do super chats. And I'm curious if you guys are able to super chat on the stream at all, because no one has tried yet, I don't think, right? Is the option even there for you guys to super chat?
And of course, it's Cade.
It is. Cade just did one. All right, thank you, Cade. So it works. Yeah, it's working. So maybe it is a glitch. It could actually just be a YouTube glitch, which would obviously be really bizarre that YouTube has a glitch that just constantly says that your stream's being claimed. That's weird. Well, thank you, Cade, for the super chat. Okay, so,
Anyway, enough of that. We have Phil just scratched his stash, which is our first bingo of the day.
Burger.
Oh my god, this is getting stupid now. That's like 3 in a row. Bullshit.
Yeah, I changed the sound because it's 3 in a row. I changed the fucking noise thing as well. There we go. Listen, I've got wee noise alerts for 3 in a row, 5 in a row, 7 in a row, 9 in a row, and I've even got one for, I think, 11 in a row. Let me check. Yeah, I've got one for 11 in a row. If we ever have if ever at any point in time we feel like we fucking have to fucking have an 11 by 11 bingo card, I have a fucking noise bingo sound for one entire row, completed of 11 in a row. Yeah, we have fucking ones for all sorts of fucking like rows, but yeah, I just never get to fucking use them because, well, there's no real point in, like, we never have bingo cards that kind of size. It's usually almost always 5, and occasionally it's fucking 3 like today. But whenever, I even have one for 4, which is if I were to have a 4x4 bingo card, I got a noise for 4 as well. That's the only even number one I've got there. There we go. We're 4 gone. Bingo card, we've got 4. We've got 5 to go. 4 down, 5 left. So yeah, I mean, but as I said though, it's harder for us to get free spaces though for the burps and the sips and the starters and even the begs because Phil has less time than usual. So that's the downside. The usual methods of getting free spaces in that regard isn't likely going to happen today because of less time. Dragonism says 11 by 11 is a full stream. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So like I'm saying, why not a 9 by 3? I don't know if the bingo card would actually work that way. Like, I think it's got to be even dimensions. I don't think it would work that way. I don't think it would. No, I'm pretty sure it has to be like, you know, it has to be the same width as height as going by how it is programmed anyway.
Yeah, so that's it for today. Tonight on the late stream, Adam Fall concludes. We are now at the end of Adam Fall where you head into Oberon, and then I guess it's supposed to be like the final dungeon / story beats and the end of the game, based on your choices up to this point. So hopefully tonight on the late stream we will finish Adam Fall, and that'll be another playthrough completed. FYI, so tomorrow, this is the big news of the day that I wanted to cover. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern time, which is 8 a.m. Pacific time, Bethesda is going to hold a live stream, and that live stream is going to be about this. As you can see, that's obviously for Oblivion. So this is Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remaster, okay? So they're going to be talking about this tomorrow during this live stream, and then obviously we're going to know, hey, when is it coming out, right? Like, when is it actually going to be out for purchase? When can you play it? Because right now, no one knows. We don't know what's going on with that. So I guess once we find out what's going on with that, I can decide, do I want to do a stream of it this week? The answer is kind of like, yes, I do. Like, I do actually want to do a stream of it. I don't know what that was behind me. It was another camera. Boy, I'm screwing up. I'm pressing every wrong button. There we go. Yeah, I do want to do a live stream of it just to test it. Like, for curiosity's sake, right? I want to test Oblivion. And I want to see how it runs, you know, this modern remake of it or whatever. All right? If it runs well, great. But I'm still not doing a playthrough of it right now. But I would like to do like a one-off stream of it. Okay? I know some people are saying it was going to come out today. Obviously, that's not the case. Some people are now saying it's going to come out like on Friday. I don't think anyone actually knows. We'll find out tomorrow morning. All right? So I may schedule a special stream just to test the game out and see how it goes. Okay? And by the way, for the record, the stream is still hitting me claiming it's detecting copyrighted content. I'm literally staring at Twitter. It's just me and Twitter. So obviously this is something stupid. How could YouTube be detecting copyrighted content right now?
I'm not getting it. I'm streaming on YouTube right now, as you guys are very aware because you're watching live right now. Listen to me. I am having no notifications whatsoever from YouTube telling me there's something wrong. And I'm restreaming Phil. Like, if you'd think if I was restreaming Phil and he's got something wrong on his end, it would be causing problems for his restreamers as well.
It doesn't make any sense. Okay? Real King Michael, what's going on? He's doing multiple highlighted messages over on Kick. How you doing, man? Good to see you. So tomorrow this will happen, and what I will do is tomorrow, all right, during my live stream of the Level 1 podcast, we will probably live react and see, you know, what happens with this
Who
event,
fucking cares?
Okay? I'm excited. I want to see what happens. I want to see if it's, you know, when it's coming out. It's coming out this week. Maybe we could do this Friday. I don't know. Think about it. But I'm definitely thinking about, you know, covering it this week when it actually does release. So we'll see, okay? Outside of that, all right, here's the schedule So, as I said, Smart Guy Super Show today, then Adam Fall. Tomorrow, more Blueprints on the day stream that I'm excited for because Blueprints has been a great playthrough so far. Looking forward to more.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, look at Wednesday night, guys. Wednesday night, he is having a special shopping stream. Well, he's going to build a Lego Piranha Plant as well, but he's also planning a shopping stream on Wednesday night to try and pre-order the Switch too.
Future runs and more unlocks. Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Tuesday nights for some multiplayer action. Wednesday, Minecraft Chill. All right, that's our next Minecraft stream of the week. Wednesday night, the return of Lego Night. That is correct. We are bringing back Lego Nights on Wednesday night. And we're going to start the Piranha Plant Lego on Wednesday. So that's going to be a nice late night chill stream. Now, remember, if we do well on those streams and people show up, engage, and support, then I will continue to do them. If that doesn't happen, if it ends up being dead, then we're probably just going to build the Piranha Plant, and that'll be it. That'll be my last Lego build. But when I was building the Succulent Plant, you guys showed up and supported. And building the Minecraft set that's in my background now on my birthday also worked really well. So let's see how it goes. Okay? And then Thursday, Clear Obscure, Expedition 33 is premiering. And then Blueprints on the late stream. And then Friday, more Clear Obscure. And like I said, I don't know, should I do Friday Night Fights? Should I do Black Ops 6? So the good news is now, if Oblivion Remake is coming out this week, which it very well might be, we could possibly have it be one of those streams. Okay? We'll see. We'll figure it out. But it could be one of those, maybe those late night streams at the end of the week. Okay? There we go. So by the way, yes, it's still getting claimed, the stream, and then it's going away, and then it's coming back, and then it's going away, and then it's coming back. This is very bizarre. Like I said, I really do feel like this is a glitch, because here's the truth. If this were real, it says your stream may be temporarily blocked, but as you guys can see, my stream's not blocked, right? So I don't think this is real. Yeah, I think it's a glitch that's saying this, because if it were real, the stream would actually be going down, and it's not. You know what I mean? The stream would actually be being taken down. That's what would happen on my React show, DSP versus the Internet, is if this would happen, it would pop up and give me the warning. If I didn't take it off the screen within like a minute, then the whole stream would be blocked, and I would have to remove the content from the stream to broadcast it again. And that's not happening. You guys say it's not going down, right? And it is. It's like blinking. It's like going on, off, on, off. It sounds to me like this is a YouTube error. This is some kind of a fucking bizarre content ID problem that's happening right now. And like I said, what will likely happen is after the fact, it'll flag this when it's an archive stream, and I'll have to see what it flagged, claiming that someone owns it, and see if I can dispute it and figure out what the hell's going on. Obviously, I hope this doesn't affect Smart Guys, but it very well could, because I don't know what the cause of this is right now. Should I? All right, how about this? For the sake of argument, I'm going to change my shirt. Seriously, just for the sake of argument, I'm going to go change my shirt quickly, put on a different shirt, because that's the only factor that I can think of. The thing is, we have it right here every day anyway, so why would it all of a sudden be getting claimed now? It doesn't make sense, right? All right, so give me a second. I'm going to go change my shirt. When we come back, we'll do shout-outs. It'll be the end of the show. I'll just do shout-outs for you guys, and then we'll adjourn, and we'll get ready for Smart Guys. But I'm curious. Give me a second here.
This has been such a fucking shite podcast, even by his shitey standards.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
My biggest fans are idiots.
My god, I mean, we could just fast forward, of course, you know what I mean, but I'm kind of curious, like, Jesus Christ, man. He's going to come back, do shout-outs, then beg for more money, and then say some more problems with YouTube or whatever, and then that'll effectively be it. Wait, is he going to swap his Wrestlemania one for a Stone Cold t-shirt? Jesus. Steve's wondering how long he's going. He just left. He just left, Steve. Like, oh, here we go. Oh, the Stone Cold t-shirt, you're right.
For the record, again, I don't possibly think it could be a shirt. And by the way, I was just gone for about a minute, 2 minutes to change shirts, and it still says that content's being claimed. So, yeah, I don't know. But I have to figure this out. We'll see when I'm a Smart Guys if this happens. Here's the thing. We got to think about what factors are changing, right? So what factor could be getting claimed? Could it be the level 1 podcast banner? Which would be very bizarre if it is. If that's the case, then Smart Guys wouldn't get claimed. Anyway, let's do some shout-outs, all right? So, first off,
who fucking cares?
I received a $10 tip, and by the way, all these contributions will count towards the show today. From Lady Charisma, hope your stream goes well. This Mania was the weakest out of the last 4, but 38, 39, and 40 were master classes of shows. This doesn't mean the show was bad, but some things could have been done better. I hope tonight's Raw delivers on post-Mania.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
Madness. Thank you, Lady Charisma. Yeah, to be quite frank, I'm going to have a lot to say about the show. Some of it good, a lot of it not. All right? And that's all I'm going to say, because, again, I'm doing a 4-hour commentary show. I don't want to spoil the whole show right now. That would kind of be foolishly counterproductive, would it not? But thank you, Lady Charisma, for the tip there early on. Some super chats came in, because we tested. Cade first did a $2 super chat, said DSP, and it worked. Thank you, Cade. Then Cade did a $5 super chat. I hope the YouTube issues get resolved. Seems the universe is always fighting you, but as always you prevail. Would you ever try Last Epic? It's pretty popular. I'm not sure what Last Epic is. What is Last Epic? I've never heard of it. So that's $7 of super chats. I get this up to $17 of support so far. Thank you so much. And Buckwell subscribed over on Kick. Thank you to Buckwell. Brace up. Yeah, I changed my shirt. It's still claiming. So it wasn't the shirt. Which I didn't think it was. Okay.
Beg, Phil. Please beg. We need free
So
spaces.
yeah, it definitely wasn't the shirt because I changed my shirt and it's not happening. Like I said, I feel like it's something else. Maybe it could be the banner. That'd be bizarre. Would Nintendo have just loaded in the 16-bit sprite of Mario this morning? I don't know. We'll find out after the show ends. Like I said, then YouTube will process it and tell me exactly what's getting claimed, and I'll be able to figure it out.
Who fucking
Let's see here.
cares?
Big Barb over on Kick, doing a highlighted message, says, it would be great a goal reward to have a show and tell for your statue and collectibles. I don't have any statues or collectibles anymore. The statues and collectibles that you're thinking of are ones that I owned when I lived in Connecticut over a decade ago. I did bring them with me and put them into storage and got rid of them many years ago. I haven't had any statues or collectibles in many years. What you saw in my closet when I did the closet clean out 2-3 years ago, that's all I have. And it's very little. It's basically little knickknacks and decorations I can put behind me for the shows. And a small games collection, right? There is a small gaming collection there of like Sega CD, NES games, stuff like that. And that's it. I don't have anything else.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Excuse me. Dio Brando, celebrating 4 months as a member here, says, excited to see your reaction to the Oblivion preview. Me too. Having played Oblivion, a couple years ago, I liked the playthrough, except the Oblivion gates, but everything else was good. Actually, a lot of people said the factions in that game were better than the main quest. I think they were kind of right. Like, the factions were super fun. So I'm looking forward to finding out what this remake will be like, okay? Cool. Firefighter did a highlighted message on Kick. Did you try emailing Kick to get at DarkSidePhil since you do more gaming on this channel? So wait, you're saying at DarkSidePhil? So don't do DSP Gaming, but get DarkSidePhil? No. When I started on Kick, DarkSidePhil was taken, DSP Gaming was taken, They Call Me DSP was taken, like every...
Whoa! The detractors took all the good names. Oh, tragic.
variation of my name was taken, okay? So basically I was like, well, I'm just gonna give up on it. And I did. I kind of gave up on it, and then it was like, no, I'm just gonna go with DSP Gaming Real, and I just used it since. And so I don't really care. Like, to be honest, could I? Right now, I could probably get DSP Gaming. I could probably get DarkSidePhil. I mean, not only am I verified, but I'm in the Kick Partner Program.
Oh, that's a bit fucking shitty. I mean, if whoever made those accounts then to just spite Phil, you might want to try and fucking make sure that Kick doesn't take it from you. I don't know, maybe do a retest stream or something just to fucking show you're still active or something. I don't know.
You know, I probably have more clout than some random asshole who stole my name, essentially, right?
Stole your name? The ego in this fucking stole your name? Your name ain't trademarked, son. DarkSidePhil, there's no official trademark on that shit. Yeah, you don't even fucking use it for your YouTube shit. They call me DSP. You're DSP Gaming. What in DarkSidePhil? DarkSidePhil's gone. DarkSidePhil's fucking long retired. That channel is an archive on YouTube.
But I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll see. By the way...
Remember, he's a nobody. He's like you and me. But he's got all this clout on Kick now. Compared to some random arsehole who stole his name. But he's just like you and me, for real, for real.
Knock on wood, the stream is now saying it's not claimed anymore. Nope, never mind. As soon as I said that, I did it again. As soon as I said that, I did it again. Never mind. Okay, Parasolo, 47 months as a member, says, I never played Oblivion, I'm hyped for tomorrow. If you never played Oblivion, the remake should probably be pretty good. King Michael says, can you type your name in chat? Yes, I can. Willie Bowonka with a highlighted message on Kick. King, thanks for your content you're putting out there. You deserve all the best. Much love. Thank you to Willie Bowonka. Appreciate that. Okay. Well, here's the deal. We got like 5-10 minutes left. Like I said, I got to end by noon because I want to set up the other stream and get it started around noon. I'll probably start around like 12:15ish, do an intro, talk some about WrestleMania for like half an hour, and then Ethan Ralph is going to join the show as our first guest. But if you guys have anything you want to talk about, tag me now in chat. Any contributions, like I said, during this will count towards the first stream goal. All right. So let's see what you guys want to chat about before we get into wrestling. Try hiding the banner, says Archmage. Again, why are you guys... This is on my stream every day. You realize that, right? Like every single day. I don't think it's the shirt or the banner. No, I don't think there's a Dave's Hot Chicken near me because I never heard of it. I wouldn't happen to remember what Sega CD games I have. Oh, I don't know. Check out the closet clean out from years ago, 2-3 years ago, and you'll see. I think Earthworm Jim. I'm pretty sure I have some of the bad FMV games. Like I have a Sega CD 32X version, I think, of Corpse Killer and stuff like that.
I've been a fan since 2011. I even got that underground shit.
Why only one guest at a time? Well, just on logistics. For example, Cypress TV couldn't be here live at all. Gahul could only be here near the end of the stream. So it wouldn't make sense to try to cram in 2-3 guests at the end of the stream for only half an hour. This way, everyone, Ethan can get on the show, talk about his likes, dislikes, stuff about WrestleMania, do that for about half an hour, 40 minutes, right? Then, do some more recapping of WrestleMania, see what Cypress TV has to say about it. then moving on again. You see what I mean? It makes more sense to do it this way than rushing it all together. Closet Cleanup Part 2 is in the running. It may actually happen.
Who fucking cares?
That when we do a milestone of 50 goals, we're going to do a marathon. And one of the options is...
Burger. Oh my god, this is getting stupid now. That's like 3 in a row of bullshit.
Yeah, so Phil said marathon, there we go, fantastic. We're 4 away from a full house. We have no free spaces yet. And Phil's going to end soon, apparently. You know, this is the problem with smaller bingo cards as well. Is smaller bingo cards is less time, though, for Phil to say and do all these things to try and get free spaces.
Viewer's choice event, but another option is Closet Cleanout 2.0 plus retiring the vests and hats. Basically, for that stream only, when we hit support goals, putting out a vest and hat of your choice and then basically putting them in the storage after the fact.
That is true, Steve.
I want to give you, Adam, the opportunity
So-
to kind of say what you wanted to say. Your overall.
Well, I could create other shows because Smart Guys was successful. You could see me talking about gaming with a co-host. At this point, no, it's not in the cards. First of all, I don't know if I'm continuing with Smart Guys or not. Like I said, if Smart Guys goes well today, if this Super Show actually does well, all right, I'd be okay with continuing on and doing the show. I don't know if it would be every week. I don't know if it would be, every few weeks. I'm not sure. But I would consider continuing the show. All right. But if it doesn't do well today, all right, then that's okay. And what we'll do is we'll retire the show and maybe I'll look for other ideas. I don't know. I feel like we're going to start heading into a heavy gameplay time of the year. We got this Clear Obscure game. We got this Oblivion remake that I'm probably not playing now. But in May, I feel like there's a bunch of games coming out that people want to see. So I feel like I'm going to be kind of caught up in a lot of games for a bit. And then maybe when that dies down, then we can look towards other things. Okay.
See, it's a Dapper Dragon saying that's half what we need on sips, burps, snorts, and begs of free spaces, half stream double rewards. I mean, I don't know, because it's like, would you have everything then? You know, like, I don't know. See, I didn't decide that at the start of stream, so I don't want to implement it now because it feels a bit cheap to do that, you know what I'm saying? As things are, we're not far away from, hitting it, however. I feel like Phil's going to say positive at least, So, I mean, we're still within our hands. It's within our reach, I feel.
All right, guys. Well, I apologize for a very weird podcast. Obviously, this one didn't go according to plan. Getting this claiming message popping up the entire time and some technical issues, but it was a nice short one. All right, thanks to those who did support a little bit there. We got a little bit of a head start on our... Excuse me. We got a little bit of a head start on our Smart Guy Super Show. I'm going to end the show. All right, so folks, tomorrow we get back on track with a full-length podcast. Tomorrow, it's going to be me reacting to this Oblivion presentation that they're going to have in the morning. I'm going to react to it, okay? So I hope you will join me tomorrow, excuse me, for that on the podcast, plus a full day of gaming tomorrow. Okay, guys? Sorry for the rich show. Thank you very much. I will see you soon. Okay. So, folks, that is it for the podcast. Very short one, like I said. I'm going to turn off the stream entirely. I'm actually going to use the restroom. Then I'm going to turn on the Smart Guy stream.
Who
and I'm curious
cares?
to see. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me just broadcast right now from here. Because if it doesn't get claimed now, it actually means it was the Mario stuff at the top of the screen that was getting claimed.
Who
But I feel like this is
fucking cares?
I really do. I feel like this is some kind of a weird YouTube error. Yeah, it popped up. It says it's getting claimed again. I think it's some kind of a weird YouTube error. We'll have to see. They probably, once again, flicked the switch on a new content ID matching thing on YouTube, not testing it, and it fucked everything up. That's my guess. Anyway, what's up, Game Boy? All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. Thank you for watching. Stick around. I'm gonna use the restroom, and then within a few minutes, it's going to be Smart Guy Super Show over on DSP Reacts and also here on Kick, okay? I will see you in a few. Thanks, guys, for watching, and see you in a bit.
Jesus, poor Culimp. Never let Culimp pick a big number again. I guess we just fast forward to when Phil switches over to his React channel stuff, which is like here. Oh, for God's sake, cringe. Cringe overload. Wait. Did Phil just mirror his face for the belt? Wait a fucking second. Where's the intro? Play the intro. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. So they changed the intro. It's no longer Ash's face scored out with like fucking biro pen or whatever. It's like just it's Phil's face mirrored. What's better than one Phil's a champion? Two Phil's is a champion.
Alrighty, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Smart Guys.
So I believe this feels like he's recording. This feels like he's recording now for it immediately, and no little fucking pre-intro to recording for the Smart Guys. You know, which means I feel that's going to be the end of Bingo because it feels like Phil's recording now for it already.
Episode 14, the Wrestlemania 41 Super Show, being broadcast live on DSP Reacts as well as on my Kick channel, DSP Gaming Reel. So welcome to...
This is definitely a fucking, you know, YouTube mode where he's fucking recording. Balls. Yeah, I mean, people are, I mean, I don't know, we could... I'm kind of semi-curious to see what he's going to fucking say before, you know, what's his WrestleMania take? I'm curious.
What will be my longest wrestling commentary show in history. That is correct. Even back in the day, when I used to do wrestling commentary, I never did a show this long, okay?
Who fucking cares?
Let's really talk a little bit. All right, today's Monday, the 21st of April, 2025. I'm DSP, and this has been an interesting 4 months, to say the least, okay? And what do I mean by that? Well, for those of you who know or don't know...
Oh my god, we're gonna get a fucking history lesson again. No, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking goddamn care about the fucking history lesson, goddamn. Can we just skip the fucking history lesson, you know? And just get to the point where he tells us what he thinks about fucking WrestleMania.
Forward to around 2020, COVID hits.
For God's sake, he's still doing history lessons. Jesus Christ. Get on it.
I've unboxed WWE Topps trading cards.
Oh my god, who cares?
And that's good. And we've got some support, some weeks better than others. I feel like some weeks people were here only watching because of my former co-host PPP, while some weeks people have been here just for me. And then
no one's fucking there just for you, Phil. Jesus Christ. No, Triple P fucking carried that shit in his fucking back. Why do you think you have guest hosts on now? Because someone else is there, fucking means there's gonna be more attention, and you got a better chance of fucking making bank off them.
other weeks people are here because they want to watch and see who's the new co-host, who the co-host Phil has this week, right? So it's been interesting. It really has. And I've been thinking about this right now for 3.5 months.
But get on with it. You just tell us what you think about WrestleMania. This is meant to be a WrestleMania super show, and you're fucking starting the fucking show, boring everyone to fucking death by giving a fucking history of you watching wrestling.
A hell of a journey, and it's been a hell of a arduous task, to say the least, all right? So here's the deal. Today's show will be the longest pro wrestling commentary show I've ever done. The
started the show saying that.
Purpose of this broadcast right now is to cover WrestleMania 41. I'm going to talk about each match, what I think about it, some play-by-play. I'm going to talk about what my favorite match was, what my least favorite match was, overall what I thought about the event. But we're also going to have all three of my special guest co-hosts chiming in. First, Ethan Ralph will be coming down the show live as a guest via Discord, and we're going to see what his opinions are. Then, about halfway into the show, I'm actually going to tell you what Cypress TV thought about WrestleMania. Sadly, he cannot join us live today, but he did give me his opinions, and we're going to review those as well. And then lastly, at the end of the show, to close out, we are going to have Gahul give his opinions on WrestleMania. So we're going to have all three people in some way, shape, or form chiming in and being a part of the fun today, okay? But it's going to be a lot of wrestling talk. There is going to be no drama today. I repeat that, no drama. We've got more than enough things to talk about in regards to WrestleMania that we don't have time for this nonsensical drama. Instead, it's going to be covering the show.
He said nonsensical. It's a shame he's fucking recording for YouTube. Otherwise, I could just tick that sumbitch right now. But nah, it's... he's already recording for it, you know, it's fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Can you not just get to the point? Can you not just get to the goddamn fucking point of what he's fucking wanting to talk about here? And tell us what he fucking thought of WrestleMania.
All right, now, I'm excited. I hope you are too. But people have been asking me for weeks, Phil, are you going to continue doing Smart Guys? Is this a show that you're...
Oh, for fuck's sake. This show is all about WrestleMania, no drama. But by the way, guys, give me money and I might keep doing it.
What you think was good, it worked out. Now that you've done this, 3.5 months. Well, the truth of the matter is, the entire plan for Smart Guys was to start it with the relaunch.
No, skip.
Some weeks it's worth my time, and others it's not. It's a
skip.
NXT. That way there's some variety in there.
Skip. Fucking skip.
41 Super Show. FYI, the way it works is if you contribute, I'm going to give you a live shout out.
Oh my god.
You'll get on the leaderboard if you're the top contributor of one type,
I just wanted to see his fucking thoughts on WrestleMania. I just wanted to just see what he thought about the fucking thing, and he's just no. I'm fucking tapping out. Nah, give me my goddamn fucking orders now. Oh, for God's sake, I'm done with the bad man. I'm fucking done with him. People are wanting marbles, like random marbles. I could do some random marbles if you want. The bingo's been a bit of a bust, It was a shorter bingo than usual. Phil screwed us all over, Phil, the bad man, had a very short crap bingo session where most of it was just tech issues, not crap, Would people want marbles? We could do a thing. We could do a wee thing where we just pick a random course and we just say fuck it if we if we actually get a fucking I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something. I have okay. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Random marble idea. We pick a completely random course. We have 150 marbles as things stand. If half the marbles complete the course, we add $5 to the bingo prize fund. You know? So I think, there we go, how about that? Fuck it, you know. We'll try and salvage something from this bingo stream. Okay, fuck it, in that case. I'm gonna get some marbles. We'll end with just a wee random marble session. Fuck it, why not? Because Phil screwed us over in bingo. So if you want to see some more marble stuff, then by all means, wait around. I'll get the marble set up and we'll have a wee random marble course to see if we can add some more bingo prize for money to the bingo prize fund. But yeah, I will be right back. Until then, enjoy some Scottish otters.
Salvano, greasy shit, crazy meat, weird sauce. The sauce has these big chunks of tomato that are very well seasoned, that are really good. Turn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas. Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie. Felipe. Pizza pie. Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella. And delicious. Take it dollars and roll it out. Toss in the air. Pizza pie. Make it a pizza pie. Greasy shit. Pizza pie. Felipe. Pizza pie. Weird sauce. Pizza pie. Delicious. Pizza pie. Pizza pie. Pizza pie. Mamma mia. Make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie. Felipe. Pizza pie. Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella. And delicious. Take it dollars and roll it out. Toss in the air. Pizza pie. Make it a pizza pie. Greasy shit. Pizza pie. Felipe. Pizza pie.
Oops, sorry guys, but look at that shit. Hold on. This seems to be seen to be believed. Okay, we're doing marbles. Marbles are coming up right now. This is Phil's current setup. I've got him on mute, right? Phil's on mute because why the fuck not? He's talking to Ethan Alf right now. What the fuck is going on with Phil's fucking setup in the background here? I'm not sure. Is this? I think this might be DSP. Like Raw Phil might have actually chosen. I think Raw Phil's done something. I'm not sure if Raw Phil's done something here. Like Raw Phil might have like picked. I'm not sure what Raw Phil's done. Because it started off with this. Like has he gone to a different channel or whatever? Then he puts his like fucking headphones on or whatever. He's trying to set the call set up with Ethan Ralph. I'm not sure what happens here. Like, I feel like Ethan Ralph. I think Ethan Ralph is streaming his own version of his call, and Phil is not having Ethan Ralph's. Wait, no, he moved him over. So he moved him over. So wait. Hold on a second. Hold on a second there. Oh, this is so fucking busted. This is so fucking busted. I thought Raw Phil might have fucking done this, but this is Phil. This is Phil doing all this himself. You can definitely. Oh my god, this is so bad. Phil, this is so bad. Oh my god. The professionalism, the sheer professionalism on show here. My god. You know, I genuinely thought for a second there was like Raw Phil that done something like to find an alternative source. No, this is on Phil's smart guys right now. You can see it's a double version of DSP. He's fucking like, you know, delayed waving to himself. Jesus goddamn Christ, man, fuck it. Nah, anyway, enough of the bad man. Enough of the bad man. Bad man's bad. Let's just have a wee random marbles. Fuck it. We'll just have a wee random fucking marble thing to fucking end all things. Okay. We chill marble fun just to fucking end off the fucking the bingo, the busted bingo stream since Phil sabotaged it all. I'm gonna press the random button. Okay? The random button. This will pick a course randomly. Of course, as you'd expect it to fucking do, of course. If we have 150 marbles, if 75 or more marbles complete the random course, we add 5 buckaroos to the bingo prize fund. Oh, the elimination is 50. Oh, so this is good then. Speedy driven flashback. 58% elimination rate. So the odds are not in the favour of having half the marbles complete the course, although it's not massively far off. There's bingo prize fund money at stake here. This is a wee bit on the line here. We need to have at least half of our marbles, 75 or more marbles, complete this course here. And if they manage to do that, it'll add 5 more bucks to the bingo prize fund. So interesting looking course. Let's just get started. So yeah. As I said, bingo's a bit of a bust, so we're going to have some random marbles instead, just to end off the stream. And we'll have something on the line as well. Have something that there's some stakes, you know. Phil doesn't like it when stakes are involved, but the stakes are here. The stakes are involved here. I'm going to try and have all these marbles. That's a lot of fast moving marbles. Jesus Christ. Fuck me, man. They're fucking... Jesus Christ, man. They're flying like fucking crazy. I'm so glad I'm not following a marble right now. I've been going dizzy. Oh, some are falling. Some are starting to fall. So yeah, we are starting to have some marbles that are falling to their doom, falling to demise. The ending, so you get fired through a cannon, and that is how it ends. We still have 138 marbles that are alive. Everyone, how are you guys still back there? But most people are here. And the first few people that are getting to the end here. I assume it's just a very simple, straightforward end here. But remember, as soon as someone goes through the finish line, it activates it. No, Chris George missed it. But now the things are going to start to heat up here. Remember, we need to have 75 marbles complete the course at least. By having quite a lot of people getting through the finish is a good sign, but do we have 75? These guys need to get through as well. Not all marbles will make it, but we need to have at least 75 marbles complete the course. Some are fucking failing to get through the finish. I don't understand how some people are failing to get through the massive ring, but Miel Blocked, I think, missed it altogether. Spanrag is stuck here. We've got some marbles stuck here as well. We've got 20 seconds left until the course gets burned up. You can see the course burned up in the background. Heading towards the finish line. Spanrag must get through, and I think they do get through. Jerusalem might be able to get through in time as well. There's me! I'm one of the last marbles alive. Well, I don't think I'm getting there. I don't think I'm getting there. I don't think I'm getting there. No, I didn't get there. Me and Paul J. Brazel died at the end there. Now, the important thing, of course. How many marbles completed that course? We're up to 30. Good start. 35. 40. 44! Only 44 marbles completed that course. I thought it was going to be closer than that, but we had so many DNFs. So many marbles failed to get through the finish. Jesus. Well, we'll hit random and we'll go someone else. So we'll hit random and go somewhere else. Jesus, man. So yeah, this one is just called Ian's Constant Unknown Strategy. Well, that fucking sounds ominous. Fuck it. This is the last one, by the way. We'll just do like 2 of them, you know. It's just to try and add some random bingo prize for money. You know. We need half the marbles to finish. This could be a very easy course, or it might be a very challenging course. These things, of course, are always very, you know, lethal. Can send balls flying in the air massively. Let's see who gets flying. Tredidas. Mammon. They're both gone. David Riley. Blasting off again. Someone else went there. Crittenbear. Crittenbear just went as well. But for the most part, look, everyone else is still alive. Dixon Norris is gone. They've also perished, however, but most marbles are alive. We have 143 marbles still left on the board, on the course here. We have another one of these. More marbles going to get sent flying. Lima Whiskey is now airborne. Getting a good view of the course, but will they land it? They landed back on the course. Good landing. Eric's been sent backwards. Nidhogg's gone. Little Shadow's gone. MRC Midnight's gone. Coteen Crusader's gone. Oh, Kendra Catholic, Gregory Lake. Oh, there's so many people who are falling to their demise. It's this exit from this elevator here. This elevator is taking away so many marbles. They are falling. So many marbles are falling to their doom. But we just need 75 or more to finish, and the finish is up there. A very simple, straightforward finish line. You just filter through here, go down the tube, you get through this little thing here, and then all of a sudden and the finish, it's not even a jump, you just roll to the finish. Well, surely, we have 105 marbles left alive currently. We've gone through the worst of the obstacles, I think. So, it's just a case of just trying to get them all there in time. Don't you need to get all of them, you just need 75 of them to get there. And these are all getting completed, these are all finishing the course. Some are being held up. But you know, these guys at the very back here, I don't know, I mean they're okay. But yeah, they're fine, they'll make it. So I feel confident. I feel confident we're going to have 75 finishes on this course anyway. On this very random course. Even Bob is going to make it, well, it looks like. The fucking Mookie and all. Red, Yoshi and Dimmick way behind, but are still there. Dimmick is just going at it. Dimmick's about to get fried. Red Yoshi might make it, but it's going to be... Nah, I don't think so. It's going to be tight. Can Red Yoshi make it? Can Red Yoshi make it? Red Yoshi makes it as well. Lovely stuff indeed. And I'm pretty confident it's going to be 75 finishes at least. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, yeah, easy. We managed it. 75 finishes, easily done. And we had 104 people finish that at the end of the day. Good stuff indeed. So we add 5 more buckaroos to the bingo prize fund. Great stuff indeed. Cool. So I'm going to just, we're just going to bugger off now from the marble stuff. Yeah, good stuff indeed. So, Phil is still alive, as you can see. Ugh, God's sake, this is... Oh, he managed to fix it so it's not got the fucking double thing showing anymore. Wow, the slight hint of professionalism from Phil, isn't that great? So, even now, Phil, talk about smart guys, it looks so bad, Phil. Like, your aspect ratio is different to his aspect ratio. It's such a bad fucking look. It's such an unprofessional fucking look, Phil. You know, just put a little bit more effort into your fucking content, Phil, but whatever. I'm done with the bad man, we're done with it. Let's go. So we add 5 buckaroos, as I said, to the bingo prize fund. Let's go back there. I'm actually going to do it right now, so hold on 2 seconds. Bingo prize fund goes up to... There we go, cool stuff indeed. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up there, guys. I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your Monday, whatever you end up doing. Keep saying it's not your fault, it was Phil's fault. This is Phil. Phil sabotaged us all. There was no bingo card. I think it would have been very hard to have won that bingo today. You know, it would have been very tough to have won that bingo today. It doesn't matter what sort of fucking card is picked. A shorter podcast. Phil had tech issues, barely fucking begged. It's very strange for him. But yeah, I'm not blaming you. You know, it'd be very harsh to blame you for that one. So you'll redeem yourself in the future, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up there. So if, I mean, there's a short bingo anyway, but that's Phil's fault. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll return tomorrow, of course. Tomorrow should hopefully be a normal fucking bingo, a normal fucking podcast. And hopefully Phil will be back to his usual antics of begging profusely, sipping like crazy, snorting like crazy, and burping uncontrollably to guarantee us some free spaces to be able to away to fill out his bingo card tomorrow. But I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your Monday. I'm going to end how it always ends by playing notorious PIG contributions made by supremely talented Pixar Animations. So until tomorrow, guys, hope you all enjoy your Monday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside, and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day.
yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory.
Show me the money. Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.